Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Bite of the Briar Mom. My name is Voss, and today I'll be talking about Wonders Wednesdays on the Stone Seeker Society website, on the school app. If you don't know what this is, please check out this clip. That was from Riders Digital, where Benless explains what school and the Stone Seeker Society is. Take a look.
So, Stone Seeker Society is something that myself and Felicino decided to start. We started cooking on it in July and had a couple of meetings a week, and we really wanted to have and what we call it is a casual and relaxing education-based space for Wonders of the First. So we've been here since kind of the beginning, around the Kickstarter time, and everyone knows that Discord is kind of the main platform as far as where do you go at night after work when it's like I want to take in the game, right? Now we have a lot of the great creators that are on this call coming out, which is tremendous. But for the longest time, it had just been a Discord. And as everyone knows, it can get a little bit Wild West in the Discord. And there can be sometimes some things going on in there that rub people the wrong way. And I think we felt like there needed to be a community that started Wonders only, right? Because Discord is so many different things. And Wonders has a section there, which is great. But we wanted something to be a really like just chill education-based space so that when new people learn the game, it's easy to say, hey, go here. So we use a platform called Skool, Skool. That's a community platform that's gaining a lot of traction and is, I think, going to be huge and like household name very soon. I've been using it for work for a couple of years and I loved it. And there's a lot of like hobby and like niche communities on there. So I thought it was just a very natural fit. So we talked about it and we came up with the idea. So when you go there, and there's a few on this call they're in the group, you have a community section that's similar to Discord, but a little bit cleaner. And again, it's Wonders only. So each topic has like a conversation thread. So instead of things just going up, 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 up and getting buried, there's very clear defined sections. Like here we talk about gameplay, we talk about this, and then each person can start a post and that can be seen very clearly so that if you hop in the end of the day, work break, you missed for a week, you can always hop in and pick right up and say, oh, they're talking about this, 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 and this. I can comment or talk about what I want. So there's that. And then I think the coolest feature there is it is a classroom, much like you'd find if you've taken a college course before online, where we have Wonders 101. And that's a sectioned out classroom style content delivery that we've put together that gets people onboarded to the game. So that's like, we wanted to feel very welcoming so that when people come in, everyone's kind and respectful, and we moderate that heavily, and we only do, we have to approve people to come in. So that's kind of the quick and dirty.
So now that you know what Skool and the Stone Seeker Society is, they have meetings on Wednesdays called Wonders Wednesdays, where a group of members, when they can, jump in. We have talks about Wonders, about life, about different things. We kid around, make fun of each other. Actually, we were talking about a few topics last night, and I got permission from Filizino to share with you guys some of the topics we were talking about. And if you're at the Shattering, you might know some of these people. Usually we have really good conversations on Wednesdays. Take a look.
So you proof holders, you're going to take advantage of the, what is it? You can buy the Mythic sheet, and you can get a, wasn't there a couple other things?
Another Dragon box.
Two play boxes. Two play boxes.
And two play boxes?
The uncut mythics and the dragon box with an acrylic case for whatever reason.
Or like what was it, grand?
It was like 800 something.
Not a bad deal, actually.
It's not a bad deal.
I'm glad I didn't win it.
You what?
I'm a player. I'm not a collector, and I like all these nice shiny things, but I don't have the luck for it, so I don't win it anyways. So I just it wasn't for me anyways.
I'm not a collector either, but I really want Valen Voss, and I'm a little ticked that I have not gotten one yet. So if I maybe get something out of the dragon box.
What do you mean, a Formos foil?
You want paper, right? You want paper or Formos?
I have a paper, but it's because Captain traded me and I gave him my Chuck Liddell.
Oh, true.
I have not opened any.
Fastest
Bullshit,
looking.
'cause it's the only
Fastest-
reason I
fastest
even
got a
found this
formless
damn
foil.
game.
No. I wish I had a formless foil of Valen. I have a common, classic foil Valen. That's the highest thing I've gotten for Valen. Where the frick did I
I
put it?
discovered my proof is apparently a good card, so good luck for me ever finding, a formless foil or anything better unless I open it myself.
Yeah, welcome to my room.
No.
I'm not paying that kind of money.
I got a formless foil of your card.
Well, what do you need? What can I send you?
Uh-oh.
I've got some socks that I'm picking off.
Socks?
What?
Oh,
She's gonna sew you some socks.
Yeah, that's the classic foil.
Ooh.
I can
But
pretend like it looks shiny.
But that's
through
the
camera.
only
You're in black and white when you did that. That was weird.
Really?
Yeah.
That is weird. Yeah, so I see what you mean.
Oh. Did you rip everything, Jason? Did you rip all your product?
Yeah, I ripped my Dragon Box yesterday. It was pretty lackluster.
Was
Yeah.
it?
Well, after the 101
Mythic stone foil.
Right after my Mythic Stone,
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
it's everything downhill after that.
Everything's crap.
Yeah. Exactly. That's how I felt with my boxes last night. Yeah. That hobby club rip was pretty crazy.
yeah, I was considered doing some because I there were a couple cards I needed, but I was like, I didn't want to spend $300 for. I mean, cards. Something I'm not gonna get most likely, and then I could just buy product to buy or buy the one card, guarantee, have it. Versus a chance to get a formless foil version of it.
Yeah, those big ones are for people with bigger wallets, and it's a gamble. They want to gamble.
And again, I'll remind you, I'm not good at those, so it's not. So it'll be just a wasted donation.
I can't complain. That's how I got the Rend last year, and so I can't.
It's fine though. Again though, I just know my luck. It's just I don't get mad about it anymore.
Yeah.
I just think it's a joke.
Yeah.
So I'm literally like a lucky charm because everybody around me. I think you were even around me. Everyone else was around me hitting me stones and OCMs, autos.
I was at the table with Arakius.
Well, you weren't at my table. My table was popping.
Everyone got literally. He was next to me.
3 people went to the top 8 from my table.
Yes.
People.
In the Braden game. So yeah, it was me, Texan, and
the guy on the right, on the way who got all the autos.
Yeah.
The guy who did everything.
Yeah.
Right next to you. Yeah.
No, that was Nathaniel. Yeah. So he.
3 people went to top 8, not me.
Yeah.
So I even told people, even if I got an OCM to qualify for the next round, there's no goddamn way I opened one pack. It's gonna be a winner. So I said, you guys have it. You guys enjoy the luck because there's no goddamn way I make it to top 8.
I have a question for everyone because I have a theory. Now with the new changes in the Dragon Cup, before we would have to buy the OCMs or formless for the deck that you wanted. Now that it's just collections and you could play your own deck. Do you think the prices? Because I already seen the mythic prices for formless has gone down. OCMs are going down.
It changed. That changed a lot actually. Because
OCMs are going to go up. The points. You got to look at the points.
Oh, for the points, yeah. But
that's all that matters now. But it's not even that great though. Like you have to get a mythic stone foil for 500 points, and you need 10,000 points to qualify.
Yeah.
That's a ton of points.
Exactly. So that's why those OCMs, even the common OCMs, are going to be worth a lot. So you're actually going to anybody who's collecting the big binders, they're putting a premium on OCMs. So you can, if you have OCMs to unload, you can do that. You can start doing that now.
So you're saying that the best value for points is OCMs?
OCMs, yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true, especially from COTS, because you get that 35% bump.
Well, that's what I'm saying for next set too. That's the only thing, because that's what gets me the most about this whole fucking thing is if your points are off, you get basically DQ'd or you don't get the money.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
Because what if you miscalculate? Because like the last Dragon Cup, that day I was like, that morning I was swapping cards just to make a deck.
Yeah.
So imagine trying to add more points. You know, like, hey, I got like 10 more slots. I got 990 cards, whatever. I'm gonna fill it while I'm there, and you forget to add the 35% bonus points, and it throws your whole count out. Could you imagine, like, just that stupid error could cost you thousands?
Oh my God, yeah.
Imagine.
Oh, I didn't realize the pre-con decks, the Patria, all those, they have a Formless Mythic in there. That that if you need points, you could start ripping those.
Yeah, they're hard to get though. But yeah.
On what?
It's like $70, $80, right?
Yeah.
Or the prize wall.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're right though. Trying to scoop up OCMs. If I haven't looked at the points. I figured more smart people on my team now. The smarter people will figure that out.
Yeah.
But the points though, because I thought it was wild though, the first dragon, because the more this game goes on, I guess that wouldn't hold up as good because there's only so many OCMs or one. So if this game does grow up to the hundreds of thousands of people going through these tournaments, there's no way everybody's gonna come with the same cards. So technically it was better that way, so there'd be less of the same deck. But now, like you were just saying, you can play a paper version of any deck you have. It doesn't even matter. You don't even need those teams anymore.
For future Dragon Cups, though, that might be something that would push people not to play because, especially if the new players, their collections are very small. They see everyone going for these big prizes. I'm only playing for, let's say, top prize $20,000, where this guy is trying to get 50 or 100. And they might be like, it might turn people off because they don't have access to older cards, old collections, pre-slabs, original stone foil, and stuff like that. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the new rules. I kind of like it that anyone can play whatever deck they want. I like that, but when you're putting and I understand French is trying to collaborate. A lot of people put, hunters and dragon seekers and all that stuff. I get that. It's great. This community is perfect for it because there's a lot of good people. But it might turn people off in the future to actually try to enter.
Yeah, but it's still saying you can win $20,000. You don't need shit.
Listen, some people,
big, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the only thing I think. That's why I think they're gonna keep the draw, because they can say it's one tournament. You can win up to $250,000 and get your share.
Yeah.
And of course, they're gonna reward the people that are more invested in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you see how easy, Alex for the Dragon Cup, the guy who won, he got sponsored quickly. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can't just walk into that game.
Of course.
So, but now we're all playing together again. That's gonna be another interesting dynamic.
You guys can play any card you want. You don't have to be searching for OCMs left and right. Yeah.
The OCMs, I think the Stone Seekers. Honestly though, I think the Stone Seekers are not gonna be as valuable, or as played, just because of the cost, the DBS cost.
Yeah.
Like playing it at the Shattering was the best time to play. I had our team had like 4 of them in one deck with all the story tokens. You know what I mean? And was running hard with it. And then you got me. I just ran Emma, and then I ran all the stones.
Artemis.
You pulled that deck, huh?
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, it was great until it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, I got top 8 with it, and then I drew 40 cards and didn't draw anything good. So just kind of a bummer, but one of those. That's why, again, I'm okay with the new. It's one of those where it's a question of how much are people going to be able to race to the top? Like, what's the number going to be? Is it going to be 10,000? Going to be 15,000? It's going to be 20,000? Like, what's the point value that? And no one's going to even know it until the day. That's what's even sick. It's not like you can prepare. You're just going in like with a. That's the only thing I don't like about it is that we're literally going in like a blank check. You don't know what if you win, how much you're going to cash. You've been doing all this work. You spent all this money to build your scales, and it might not even been enough to even qualify.
No.
Forget winning.
Right.
Winning is not even the hard.
We know who the top 3, 4 are going to be. We already know who that is. It's just seeing the rest of the people for the collections wise. I'm sure there'd be a lot of people that hit the 10,000 mark, whether by themselves or groups. But I do think there's going to be a lot more players this year because you don't have to have a collection to enter. You can just have a regular deck. So I think it's going to be. We had a total of what? It was like 50 something for the Dragon Cup, and was it like 40?
It was less. It was 40. It was like
under 100 people. Yeah. I think it's going to be more.
You hope so.
Yeah.
You hope so. I mean, really, what's going to come down to how much. Because again, the next set comes out. Because obviously we have Ben Affleck. We got Tom. We got some of these people now. They're obviously going to release more next set. So and that's the only way the game's going to like really explode. But I don't know. It just really comes down to because like Riftbound, I think is eating their Wheaties since the holidays, since November, December when they made that cut. I don't know when they made the cut of the prize money. Everyone started to go to Riftbound. Riftbound went to like $5,000, $10,000 every day instead of one day. So it wasn't, they were just like taking all the good momentum they had leading up to the end, and then Riftbound just like, I mean, they max out their events, 300 people per event, just basic SCG con. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping. I mean, it's out there that it can explode. Just there's a lot of games, and there's still new games coming out. Yeah. I saw another new game. What was that game? There's another TCG game of a popular IP coming out.
I found Jesus cards, and the guy with the Sacred Legacy cards said there's a Jesus TCG coming out.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna slap that Mary down on you.
I feel like that's blasphemous, but
it is. Wow.
The cards for Sacred Legacy are honestly really cool looking though. And I'm like, I really want one, but they're from Australia, so they have like a $14 shipping fee.
Shit.
Yeah. All white. But no, just something about this idea of I'm guessing Christian TCG, but it's like how do you do that? Like, I'm gonna have to sacrifice your Jesus so that how do you play that tactfully?
He reanimates.
Yeah. What up, James?
No
way. That's a serious game.
Is it an actual game, or is it just cards you collect?
Sacred Legacy is just collectibles. From the way the guy was talking, the other one is a game you play. Maybe I'm gonna find it because it was just like, I don't know. I mean, I want to try it now because now I'm entertained, but I'm gonna look. Jesus TCG.
Yeah,
how do you look that up?
Yeah, that's no.
Oh, you sent me a link with it? Oh.
Wait, I'm interested in seeing. Question: they're not going to expand on more story tokens for the current Stone Seekers. They are. So let's say Ben Affleck or whatever, they're going to have more story tokens in new sets. And
I said because you're going to obviously modify the DBS on some of these, but does that open the door for you to add to their collection, or are you only going to just keep feeding new ones every now and then? No, we'll keep adding tokens like we add to other.
Body of Christ.
We'll keep adding tokens.
Well, they're not going to be.
So they're going to level set some. Like whoever doesn't get used, they're going to drop better You know what I mean? So like the mummy dude doesn't get any love, they'll drop more.
Yeah, the idea is to release tokens for for the Stone Seekers that are already out in subsequent sets.
Are they going to have newer Stone Seekers and new sets, or?
Yeah. The idea is to have like new Stone Seekers,
all new celebrities,
all the celebrities,
have some tokens for some of the existing Stone Seekers.
We're gonna get like 4 or 6 I don't know a set, but like at least it's gonna be a lot. We're gonna have so many Stone Seekers. I don't know how. Obviously they can build a new class, right? They don't need to necessarily be Stone Seekers, but they'll probably. Well, I hope not. You know, I guess they could, but
yeah.
Down the next year, token removal might be a real thing. A real thing. Yeah. I really want to make my dragon token because there's the new lord they came out with saying he makes all your tokens dragons and give it +2. The new dragon lord they dropped.
Yeah. In this set. Right.
Mm-hmm. But there was already a pretty strong dragon synergy.
Right.
So you had that guy plus he can make any token a dragon.
Now I'm thinking, because I originally, my best deck, well, not my best, my favorite deck to play was a dragon deck, but I never got anywhere competitive wise. It was fun to play. Maybe now.
No, it was doable, but it's, there's a lot more kill stuff now. That's only gonna be the problem. Like Sill's not gonna be as safe. Like you need Sill to be alive and keep bouncing him. That's how I need like 100 tokens. But there's more and more kill stuff now. That's gonna be the new problem, but like that red fist, that mythic fist, basically a free kill spell.
Yeah.
It literally just made one action for it if you have Sulfuric. It's just dumb. It's dumb. It's a dumb card. Kill anything. Kill something if the other player hasn't played anything yet. Or no, they haven't played anything, you get a discount. You can still just kill it if it's your first card you play. I think it's a primary too. I don't even think it's a legendary. Yeah, it's a primary, so you have 2 of them.
It's called Bible TCG. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not clicking on that. I feel like I'm going to before looking at
it. You don't want to get the
no.
Oh,
that's not what angels look like. Just like,
he's my Ezekiel. That's my man.
I have actually tried to build a deck with both Existence and Hots yet. I just had barely enough time to build a deck for the Orbital run. So
what I do when I'm in bed at night and I can't sleep, I just build decks, bro. I got like 3. I got 3. Oh, you're muted, by the way, Natasha.
God. Well, you can hear me. I wasn't muted.
No, but no joke. Like, I'm just like in bed, can't do anything. Just fucking deck building. So I always have itch. Like you'll see me online, like play. I need to dust this thing. I don't care. I just want to play.
Fun.
I need to play more. I don't ever play. I want to, but
No time to go on TCG on the tabletop. You should go on tabletop and play.
Well, sometimes I ask people if they want to. Like, most people are busy during the time that I'm less busy. And then it seems like a lot of people are tired by the time I've sent my kids to bed. And so oftentimes it's just coordinating when to play seems difficult because I don't exactly like to go out there like, hey, who wants to kick my ass on Tabletop Simulator?
You got to, though.
I know. That's the reality. Like, I have to.
I play people that are midnight. Again, there's different time zones. Like, I'm on Pacific. So, it might be late for you, might not be late for me. And then I like playing late night games, and I got a cat playing with me. He's like at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning playing with me. It's 9 o'clock here. You know what I mean? So, don't worry. There's But the problem, that's the only other thing. I'm the only gripe I have. I really want this game to explode. Is that there's no live games happening all the time. Like I go to. I hate to say keep bringing up this fucking Riftbound game, but Riftbound has like you go to their server and I'm looking at their chat. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 active games on right now on TTS. 6 active games running right now.
Yeah, I think the League of Legends played a big role in that, though.
Oh yeah, but the point is like, again, we're gonna get there. Just that we're not there today. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad about it, or not, but it's just frustrating. Like, I play Magic: The Gathering, and I can have a mobile app, and I can just play on the toilet, like on my phone. I want to be able to play anytime. Like you're handicapped, like you said. You wouldn't it be nice where you could just log on to TTS or something and a game launches? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where we need to be. Well, that's another fun fact I learned. Another pro tip for you guys. So when you're playing, most of the things that happen, like when you play a card or trigger an effect, those actually have a stack that you can decide to order. But if you have a card like there's a new one that has like a status effect, like anything in my realm gets -3/-3, or there's a bunch of cards that basically say, this is happening while I'm around. Those have like no stack and will automatically kill anything that comes in. Like God, I'm trying to think of other good examples. You guys know what I'm saying? Like if there's like, because Romel came in and clarified, because there was like a combo that Sneaky and his kids were using at the Shattering. Basically, creature untaps a land. Then this other creature that's in the same realm gives -3/-3, kills the creature, puts it in the graveyard, and then there's that land that it untapped. You can tap it and harvest it and bring back a 1 power guy or 1 cost guy back to the realm, and the whole cycle repeats.
Oh yeah.
But problem is the cards that have triggers have to be there when it goes into effect, when the stacks happen. And because
it's like the Chrono Titan situation.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Chrono is even better. That card's sick. That card's sick because you can just copy any ability, trigger it twice. It's like a Plant Terror, but more. It can copy anything. So, but I'm saying just know the triggers. There's not everything isn't a trigger. Apparently, is the point. There are things that are called statuses that are just there and happening. That happened in between and would stop that combo for half, because apparently that loop, because Bramal said, they ruled it wrong at the Shattering. They should have, the thing would die, the trigger wouldn't happen, and it would just be in the abyss. Because like when it dies and it looks for the triggers happens, because the status happens first before the triggers. So I'm a man, guys, like you need to write that on the card, because that's not very conducive. Like I mean, we play the game way back to you. How's the random normal player supposed to understand that? You know what I mean? There's too many of those effects that is not like no brain damage, let's call it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have like a little stack. I don't have anything special. I just the only thing, like the nicest things I got was like their I went to a couple like live tournaments and got like some like hollow versions of their, or one of those little satellite things they do at LGS's. But yeah.
Sneaky was talking about today actually on Discord about flying and Deathstrike.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was playing correctly. I guess I was, but the way he was wording it, I thought it was the opposite. But so Deathstrike, of course, we know Deathstrike happens after the battle, after everything has been formulated. But
the key is it resolves. That's the key. So Deathstrike has always been an on battle effect. What changed was when it actually resolves.
Okay.
So that was the difference. So that was the clarification. So when it resolves is basically what was adjusted, and then flying was always at the end of the combat step.
Yeah. So you can't kill the opponent's wonder and then fly into the next realm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what.
No, but like if your wonder that was flying was targeted with Death Strike, it would die, so it would never be able to fly out, because the effect of Death Strike would resolve before the flyer could actually.
So that's what it was. So the opponents
yes.
wonder if that one has flying. I thought he meant the wonder that has Death Strike also has flying, like the Crow.
Correct.
So I thought that's what he meant, that if the wonder that has Death Strike has also flying, that you would have to stay in that realm for the Death Strike to occur. But no, so I was correct originally. You can kill, and then
I think people kept trying because, like, I don't know, it was like months ago, where the rule was you could fly away from it.
Correct.
But it was time that
you could fly away from the Death Strike, but now it's resolving before the flight step happens, so the Death Strike is going to occur because it's an on-battle effect, but its effect doesn't resolve until, was it Stone Movement, or before Stone Movement?
Okay. So then, if let's say I'm playing, I have a flyer, you're trying to battle me, so you're initiating the battle. After the battle resolves, I can still fly
because it's an on battle, right? So if I on battle and I tie or win, then the Death Strike is applied.
Right.
But that effect of it is not going to resolve until actual movement occurs.
No, I understand that. What I mean is, without Death Strike, I'm not talking about Death Strike. Someone attacks me, I have a flyer in that realm. He has more power than me. He takes the stone. But can I still fly my guy out? Because it's an on-battle ability? No.
So they were saying that was the clarification.
Okay, so I can't fly. I can't fly. So it's not. So then it's not an on-battle ability.
No, it is. It's just saying, like the shields, like there's like the protector shields. Right. Protector shield doesn't fall off until it checks, like the actual them taking the stone. That's when it pops. So if, like, for example, if you try to kill something that has that, and something's still alive, like if it's a tie, the stone won't move, because I think that's how the protector shield works too. Like, it has some kinkiness where it will actually survive after even being killed, unless it's a higher power first and then it disappears. But there's like kinky rules.
Boss, I think attacking is part of the text with when flying activates.
No, that's what triggers it, because you can't fly if you're being attacked.
Right, which that's
what I thought.
He was saying on defense you can't fly.
Right, that's what I thought originally, but that just confused me. I'm like, why?
No, it didn't really change anything. It just clarified the ordering of like how everything happens up front, but then like everything gets decided up front, but then it happens one at a time at the end. Essentially, is what they were clearing. So like all the stuff that happened with battle still all happens with battle, but then the order is your Death Striker's Death Touch, your Death Striker's Death Strike, your Protectors Protect, then your Flyers Fly, kind of in that order at the end of things.
Well, that's what I thought it was, but I guess people were trying to bend the rules. Good.
As people do.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the only real problem I have with this game, is because it's not so clear. Like, again, I used to play Carl's Jr., like, with my boys after school, and we're not going to have any rule judge or access to the fucking creators of the game, you know what I mean?
But I also think if you're at home playing, you probably don't care about that. Like, I think.
Well, but it's the integrity of the game, though.
Okay, without Discord, there's no way I would be playing the game right. There's no way.
Again, though, now we times it by 100,000 people is all I'm getting at.
Yeah. I don't know. I played Magic wrong for a long time as like a 10-year-old, and it never bothered me because I didn't know until I got older, and then I'm like, oh, I should change that, and then I didn't care because now I was trying to play.
Do you feel like there was a lot of those, though? I feel like there's been more misplays in this game than I've ever had in Magic in my entire
No, I agree, and I'm not trying to draw that parallel. I'm more saying like the care for people who are ignorant to whether they're playing wrong. I don't feel like from our perspective, they walk into a competitive game, they play wrong, we're like, dude, fix it. But from their perspective, playing at a table with family, friends, or whatever, like they're not going to know, and they're not going to care that they don't know until they try and get to a competitive setting when they might start caring that they don't know.
I'm hoping that, and love to everyone who makes their YouTube videos, but I'm hoping as more people get playing, there will be better, quicker, more direct YouTube videos that people can just watch to learn how to play. Because there's a lot of things that people just like, oh, how do I do that? You just look it up. And if they can just watch like a 3 to 5 minute clip on specifics, I think that would make a huge difference.
Ramal, they're doing that.
Are they doing that?
Series. They said months ago they're working on a series of that.
Because that's like, I think that would make a big difference because nobody has time for these hour-plus long videos. It's just not practical. And then having to actually like track down where in the video matters.
Kind of, but Natasha, people don't have time to read. A lot of times you'll see questions in the chat. Like if you just read the comp rules, you could have answered that question.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying though, is like that's where having those easy access, like short specific videos would be easier for people in that boat.
Yeah.
Right. There was when the rules for the new Dragon Cup came out, Captain Sexy kept on asking, saying it over and over, and everyone kept on saying, just read it, it's there. And he's like, I don't got time to read.
Benji said that so many times, like, read it.
Yeah.
Read it.
Right. It was hilarious.
I read a lot, so, I don't know.
I gotta start my match, so I gotta play my match. So I'm gonna bounce early, but or actually it's an hour, but yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. I think some of you are playing in the orbital run, right now.
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah. I will ask for some feedback next week to kind of get a gauge on how you guys are feeling with it after we go to a couple rounds.
I mean, just in short, it's like because there's less actions, there's less mistakes you can make. But the fact that it goes so quick, it feels nice. It's not a long, drawn-out game.
Yeah.
That was a good game. And just poof, he just disappeared.
Yeah, I missed the little pro tip of using existing, like the echoes. I totally forgot about the echoes when I was building my deck.
I didn't even think of that for the,
I didn't either.
People were running echoes, so I'm seeing mouses. I'm seeing. I'm like, what the fuck? I forgot. I totally forgot. He goes, yeah, it got printed, so it counts. I'm like, sure.
That was unexpected.
Yeah,
that was definitely.
No, it was considering the whole boxes say no reprints.
Oh, I just meant being able to include them in the tournament.
I'm just talking about
reprint. Yes, also reprint. Unexpected, but
I call Ramal out on that. I'm like.
The nice thing about the reprints, though, is because they're so rare of their own accord, I really don't feel like they make a big difference on the actual value of the already existing cards.
No.
Because they're not the same. I mean, like, they're the same ability and everything, but, like, now they're just out of a specific number, and that's it.
And they also chose, I mean, Quill is looking for both purposes, but they also chose cards that, like, collectors were looking to collect a variety of this card. It wasn't like they went and said, oh, everyone wants Nexus, let's make sure we echo the Nexus.
There's going to be 12 a set. That's
12 echoes a set? What do you think the echoes will be from this one? Or too soon to tell?
Too soon. Yeah, way too soon.
Yeah, we
don't even know what's really good yet. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There might be like literally there might be 10 cards that we go like, oh, these cards are like, is it like, I feel
does anybody even have the Galileo card yet?
It wasn't even that great.
I don't even know that it exists.
It wasn't even that great.
No?
Let's see what it does. I don't remember what it does. Hold on.
It wasn't printed at all?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't the one that got printed, right?
Yeah.
Say what they're going to do about that?
Yeah, they said they're going to make it a promo. They're going to make it a promo for one of the STG cons.
Yeah.
So whenever an opponent draws a card, this gets +1, and it's a Heart of the Legend.
Hey.
It's not even that great. It's not even that great of a card.
Is it common, uncommon?
Click off. It's a common. It's a blue.
No.
I would hope it was blue.
Yeah, it was blue.
No. Oh, what were we just saying? Because there was something I was gonna. Oh, with the becoming a promo at SCG. That's one of the. It's hard too because there's a little bit of like, well, that's kind of messed up for literally everybody who's done all of these pre-sales, because as a common card, everybody should probably have at least like 5 or 6 of them by now. And so there's a little bit of like.
That's true. That's actually kind of true. Yeah, all the uncommons and uncommons have the most hit rates, right? So.
Yeah, so this idea of them somehow becoming just promos, which will kind of like unfairly inflate their value, which is also weird. Like, I don't know, like, and I get like you have to get the card out somehow because, yeah, but like, yeah, no, I feel like that's one of those like, we're just gonna skip that card and we'll run it with the next print kind of times or kind of things. It's like, I don't know. There isn't.
Well, some of them being like play boosters. It can easily still come out like in play boosters.
Yeah.
You know.
Formless or OCMs.
That's always gonna be printable. It's just yeah, you're right though. It's a very common card that will be hit, and it's not, honestly it's not even that great of a card too.
But it's gonna become a super rare card if it's only done as a promo.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Who knows? Because like obviously it somehow got missed until everybody else actually started getting their cards. So that's a lot of printing already.
And you really need to fix their shit because like they can't keep having problems every print. 2 for 2.
Right.
2 for 2.
And this is supposed to be new printing, right?
Or no, the next one's supposed to be a new one. That's what they moved locations. And they said Ramal's very confident they're going to hit the goal of end of summer now. Because they said we can print tomorrow if we really wanted to. Everything's ready to go.
In that case, how would you know which cards from this set to print out as echoes since we don't know? I guess they would know because they play tests.
Yeah, it won't matter. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. The only thing is, though, because they did say they added to the prologue, you know, like how you got Emma, Dragathar, and all the, you know, the main cards. They said they're adding, like, the Cots. I'm curious what the Cots version of that is.
Well, we know Kaya is in it because she was Kaya, there was a land as well, wasn't there? A land in the lore?
I don't remember. Because that was all part of that little storytelling with the Spark Tail and stuff.
No, I'm all into that. I'm all in the Wheaties. I'm gonna free the prisoner. I'm gonna figure that out.
Did you ever bring it? I remember I thought
I didn't figure it out. I tried. I thought it was honestly. I thought it was like
right behind the pub. I know. We looked.
Oh yeah. We're like, because right before the whole event, I was like, I saw from the first shattering they actually had a pub, and the whole lore is the prison or the quill is below the pub. It's being kept below the pub, and so I was like, has anybody actually ripped apart the bar? That's what it was. It's a bar. It was like I went around, looked around. Yeah, man.
Probably totally
was there. I've been like,
ladies working it.
Yeah, I'm not like, did they do anything crazy? Did anybody like weirdly like stage this place?
Just you, sir. Just you. Please back up.
I tipped them right off the tip. They love me. They kept drinks flowing.
Yeah, they did. They kept getting a little heavier handed the longer the night went.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't driving. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, I have an opinion question for some of you who are here. What would you put a epic OCM value wise at?
Depends on the card itself.
It's one of the new cost ones. I don't really have an approximate on that one.
I'm still going by the price of existence, like the base price, because I understand we have more mythics now than the previous set, so that's why I see the Formless Foil value has been going down quite a bit compared to existence. But when it comes to OCMs, I think it will be the same value. So
well, yeah, those are the same.
I would just go by eBay, like the last sold. I think maybe like base 175, 200 as a base, because uncommons, the base is around like 110, 120, and commons were like 100, 90 to 100.
Yeah, I'm curious how, because I mean, all those prices went up when it was like everyone was trying to get stuff for the Dragon Cup, and then they petered back down.
Right.
But now with the new Dragon Cup rules, like you don't need the OCMs that you can play.
Right.
But the OCMs are worth so many more points than the formless
Right.
foils.
That's what we were talking about before. So OCM prices should be actually going up. That's where you get the most value for the scales.
Right.
So OCMs should go up. Formless foils, though, so much. Only 15 points for Mythic Formless foil.
Yeah, I think the announcement kind of to say tanked isn't the right, but I think it kind of really crippled the formless foil market.
Yeah.
Who's going to try and
they need to adjust that, because I think the formless foil should be 25. I think everything has to go up with the mythics, and then the OCMs. I think everything has to go up by 10 at least.
It was just that the formless foils are way too close to the common foils and kind of irrelevant from the point scale, because I mean you're filling out a back end of a binder with that's not really doing anything, and you have to have so many points up front for it to balance out mathematically.
There's like a lore, or not lore, but whatever.
That's
but
the
like
cat.
Burned out.
Like cards. There's like cards that have different. I don't know how to say it, because they're saying like there's different cards that are the same person, but they're like still like Rend is Emma or something.
So that's going to be kind of
scary.
like what the Heart of a Legend is going to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can definitely see some stories within the artwork.
Because
Right?
that's
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's got to be some kind of connection, because they feel like, well, I feel like, I mean, they push it really hard at the Shattering. Like, you create like the player or the community influence our game. And it was like a consistent message they kept using.
I mean, I've always just assumed the Rend art was Emma walking into the pub and having Drogothar be like, "You're not worthy."
You know what I mean? No, there's a lot of those cards. That's why I'm trying to figure out the prisoner. Who's the not alt art, but alt character from a different card that's really the card, you know what I mean? The prisoner.
Right.
That was one way I was thinking about. Is like that could be the other like little hidden gem, you know, you just gotta look at facial features, you know, who has the closest facial features. And there's like one dark chick, I forgot what she does, but she's basically, there's like a big castle behind her, and she's like a creeper, and she has like this like hood up, everything. I can't remember what her name is.
But from Umberthal.
Right?
Seraphina, yeah.
Seraphina, there it is, Seraphina. Yeah. I thought Seraphina was the prisoner. But there's no how do you make the connection? That's the thing. There's no dots.
Well, if it does give token to Death Strike, so who knows?
That's what I'm saying though. But there was like the face and everything looked the closest to me.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Who did I?
Yeah. So
the second chapter's just set up the lore that like, who knows? Maybe Voss is just the one who locked away the prisoner so that he.
No, Voss knows who it is.
Yeah,
he was there. He knows it. He knows who.
Is that posted anywhere? The lore?
Yeah, it's on the site.
It's on the site.
Like the main.
I have to look it up.
I think I have all the screenshots saved on my phone. Well, I don't know. There might be more than.
They recorded what Emma was talking about at the Shattering. Not that I've listened to it again, but I thought there would be more than that.
No, there's a whole like. I think because of the whole fact that you can literally change your rules by freeing the prisoner. Because like right now the prisoner says it's not free. That's the whole connection there.
You're semi-obsessed about the prison.
I'm like when I play games, I like completing all the achievements. So if there's an achievement out there, I'm gonna figure out how to get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Jeeves.
Yeah, I'm an achievement whore, so like, you know, if there's a puzzle, I like, you know, because again, I really wish they provided more context, because I got some like, there's wild theories, and Ramal apparently is lying his ass off, and you don't know what's true, what's not, whatever comes out of our mouths.
My God, that man.
It seemed so good though. He laid out a thing that seemed legit, but then
what?
Yeah. Well, again, who knows? We don't know yet. We don't know. It's not like, you know what I mean? Because it just said ask Joe a question, and Joe's going to give you the next step to then ask Ryder at the STG Con. Then you have to go bring a card or something to Wicked, and then that's how you free the prisoner. So there's like these steps that you have to take, but I thought you had to like, you know, like the whole pub thing. Like something has to be, you have to go to the pub and find something there. I thought the scroll, like honestly, I'll lay on my cards. The prologue is a scroll. Like it's a literal, it's printed on a scroll. So I was like, that seems like too like in your face not to have something there. So I did like every treatment I could, I can muster on that prologue page, because like there has to be something hidden on this thing that tells you about where the quill is or the next step is. Because we just gotta find the spot. It's not, we can't just free the prisoner out of nowhere. One step, you have to take like 5 steps to do it apparently, because each of the cards other than Emma, because like, Emma's only involved is because the letter was to her from Boss, right? So that's the only new information we learned. So just try to have fun with it.
It's been cool to look at for sure.
So
it's not cool to see if you can solve it.
I mean, that's the point. It's like you can say, I changed the rules of the game. Right. That's going to be etched. I hope they put my name, because, you know, actually, that was another theory I had. They had all the names of all the people of the group of who made the game. And I think if you free the prisoner, you should have like a little extra line there, like, Roman Boss, unlock the prisoner, free the prisoner. You know what I mean? That's what I would ask for. I'm like, I don't care what you do. If you're going to change that rules, you're going to add my name right there.
That's it. Or make you a character in the next set.
I mean, I take that.
Yeah.
I take that all day. All day. All day.
Cool.
All day. All day. I'll figure out how to make it work too. Yeah. I'll figure out some stupid combo.
You definitely make something broken.
Yeah, no, but it'll be like that guaranteed card. Right. I mean, it'd probably be a legendary anyways. So it'd just be one, you know, you'd just be a one of. It's gonna be in my deck, bro. I don't care. I think the new logic of how you can get the points is what's gonna affect the market, because what affected the market last time was you had to have the cards.
Right.
Like you had to have the OCMs. It's not even Formless 4. Formless 4 was the easy part. The hard part was just getting half your deck being OCMs. Right. And considering we're all vying for almost the same cards, wasn't easy. But now that restriction's off. No matter.
Was everybody? But yeah.
Well, no, but I mean that's kind of a lie. I mean, think about it. Mouses. Like you're not gonna find like there's some cards that every deck, no matter what, has a mouse or should be playing a mouse. It's just too good of a card.
It's just like, I don't know. I didn't like any of what it did, and it wasn't interesting to look at. And I'm like, I don't need it. I don't want it. Somebody take it.
I'm gonna talk to Ramel.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was actively building Umbrathane, Portal, kill all your stuff with Suzzur triggers and whatnot. So I needed to double, triple all my triggers there.
Yeah.
We'll talk to Ramel and ask him to make for the new set cards, you know, that are Tasha approved. You know, My Little Pony.
You know what I was thinking?
Star Bright. You know, Strawberry Shortcake. You know, stuff like that. You know,
well, that's kind of what I was thinking. That was like. And this was before I saw that they did those neat, like 80s vibe art cards. Is I was like, you know, they're really wasting potential with these alt cards of just doing it like a different style art in the same, or like a different image in the same style. So I'm like, it would be so much cool if they did like a watercolor theme for one of them, or like one season or whatever. And then you know, if they wanted to do a Rainbow Bright or My Little Pony kind of color theme, like sure, that'd be really cool, because that is kind of what these alt arts are right now, where they're kind of that, you know, comic book colorful vibe. Like No, I like that way more because I don't feel like there was that much personality in the previous alt arts.
This set is definitely brighter than the previous one.
Yeah.
Like by a ton of shades brighter. Yeah.
This was the most pop that I've seen.
Yeah.
I know this is not doing its justice, but this thing like pops off the card.
Like
I
was ripping, like I said, I was ripping Existence yesterday, and I could barely see. Like on the Umber thing, you can't even see if it's epic or rare, or it's just so dark. It's impossible. I had my glasses on, I had a magnifying glass, and I still couldn't see it. So I know my eyesight's going bad, but it can't be that bad. So no, it's definitely like the COTS is way better from the hue sense. Like it's
I'm glad they swapped to the white font color, because the white makes a huge difference for the rarity and stuff too.
I think it has the lettering has to be a little bit.
You only see core. Like that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, you already miss it enough on like playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On white background, you're going.
Yeah. I think the lettering has to be a little bit bigger because
I think
you're working like a stamp. What are you talking about? Fuck a lettering. Just make it a fucking stamp.
I just want us to be able to actually
part of the game.
Hard.
Play it.
Even during the field event of the Shattering, like I was playing some cards, I'm like, is this +3 or -3? I can't even see. Yeah.
No, the 3 or 5.
Oh, 3, and that's it.
It looked like a 5.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough to tell. 5 land. 5 to 3. No, I agree.
So that's one criticism that I have. But other than that, it's definitely better quality than Existence.
Natasha, what you got to do though? You got to chum up. You got to find not. I don't know what they have a look, but a lot of them were the game designers, like the graphic designers. And I had at least like an hour conversation with one of them. And if you see some cool horror shit coming out, I'll let you know which ones I influenced. Like Evil Dead. I told them I wanted Evil Dead characters. I want, with the chainsaw.
Exactly. What about alt art like zombie? All of the cards, but more zombified as their alt art. Like it would be a lot more fun if it was like kind of themed.
That's not bad for a promo alt art.
Yeah.
Like Emma, like a zombie Emma or a zombie the dragon, zombie dragon. We saw it in Game of Thrones.
Then they have to throw in the Sports Illustrated ones too, because like honestly, the one that Ramal did of the prisoner, like that looked awesome. And so like having the alt arts where it's like the swimsuit or Sports Illustrated or like Sexiest Man Alive, like whatever the equivalent
is.
I
have the wanted board now. You're gonna really creative with the wanted board now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like themes. Themes are always fun for people, and it motivates people to want to collect those on the collector side because you have to get a matching themed set.
That's actually not a bad idea. Because they did it for Pokemon with Pikachu, the different versions, like Pikachu, Detective Pikachu, and all that stuff. They did that. That's not a bad idea, actually. Look at you today.
I always have good ideas. Nobody listens to me, or they think I'm being rude.
Well, we were thinking.
No, but that's how you do it, though. You gotta chum up these designers.
It sounds boring.
It's time for me to go. Have a good night, everyone. Good talking to you. What?
But I wasn't done talking about things. I'm kidding. I have nothing.
I'll read it.
I forgot I was supposed to grade these papers today.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
I got caught up in 1,000 trade messages because I was my post.
None of them were me. Not at all.
Give everyone a B+.
Well, I had to tell Tasha the story of Emma and why there's so many paper Emmas.
I still don't believe him that there's so many because I never got any.
I'll send you.
I never
have plenty.
Paper Emma.
You never pulled the paper Emma?
I'd I think I pulled one off of a Whatnot stream.
That's wild.
Or I bought one off of a Whatnot stream because I just never could pull one.
I bought like 4 collector bundles when I first found out off of my top 8 Orlando winnings to get into the game, and I pulled 3 of them.
Yeah, no, I think I've had 3 or 4 collector bundles. No, Emma.
Yeah.
I got the Phoenix Quill and OCM in my very first collector bundle, or the classic foil Phoenix Quill. And so, like, that was what got me here. Well, Tom Felton got me here, but then that. And, like, it hasn't been hot hits like that since. I don't think, although I guess my Formless Foil Ferret probably was, but...
Yeah, I needed that.
Sorry.
But I got it. American Texan.
I traded it for a bunch of other shinies.
I got it from American Texan. I actually did quite a few trades. Well, 2 trades with American Texan.
You were going to bed. Bye.
The conversation got interesting again, apparently.
You know what? I hate you, Tasha.
I know.
I hate you so much. All right.
It's all right. I heard it from my kid all day today, too. I'm used to it.
All right. Bye.
Have a good night.
Good night, guys. Bye.
So there you have it. That was our conversation on the Wonders Wednesday on School from the Stoneseeker Society. Even though Natasha got a little fresh, it was a good conversation. Great people. Thank you to the Stoneseeker Society for letting me post our conversation. A shout out to everyone that was on. Sugar Bear, Dr. Antiderivative, Roaming Voss, Tasha, Filizino. We tend to ramble on a little bit, so I tried to make it as short of a video as possible. I cut out about an hour worth of more conversations, but I want to keep it more towards the Wonders topic. So please like and subscribe. Please comment if you like what you're seeing. There's more to come. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.